This is video, I think, 3. I'm just going to stop keeping count, but I think it's video 3 anyway. We're going to talk about God. As you learned in Psalm 82 and 6, the Bible says that we are God. Now, let me just stop y'all there. Don't get afraid to call yourself God, because all they did was put a play on the words. They took the extra O out of God and out of good and made God, good and evil. So if you're good, you're God. That's all they did. That's all they did. So don't be afraid to call yourself God. But I want to take you all to the book of Genesis. And in the book of Genesis, you start with chapter 1 and you read from verse 20 through verse 26. And it talks about creation of, things that move on the earth. And it said everything after their own kind. So if a whale makes a whale, it says that a whale will make a whale. It says that a fowl or a bird will make a fowl or a bird. Creepy crawly thing will make a creepy crawly thing. The cattle will make the cattle. Then we go on to Genesis chapter 1 and 26. And God said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creepy crawly thing that crawleth upon the earth. Then we go to verse 27, and it says, so God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him, male and female created he them. So, who is us and our? I'm going to give you a story. There has been known for science differentiates on how long people have been here. Some say 300,000, some say 1.8 million years. It just depends on who wrote it. But for the first, what was said, what is understood is that for the first 200,000 years of Earth, God was worshipped as a woman. God was known as a woman. The energy was female energy. Mama taught me that the energy was androgynous energy, but I understand what science is saying, that women came first. Now I'm going to ask everyone a question. When you think about pregnancy, anyone who's ever been pregnant, you know that it takes 20 weeks to be able to tell if you have a boy or you have a girl, if you're pregnant with a boy, or son, or a daughter. If you can't tell if it's a boy for 20 weeks, oh, it's some babies here, they're so cute. If you can't tell it's a boy for 20 weeks, then what is that child? It's not a fetus. A lot of people, when I ask them that question, a lot of people say, oh, it's a fetus. No, it's not a fetus. It's a girl. And so when I say science and spirituality confirm each other, science and spirituality confirm each other. In the original Hebrew texts, or the original 5 books of the Bible, God was called El. El. The word Elohim is plural of El. El was a female god. El decided to create herself a male, the yin and yang energy, the male and female energy. So El became Elohim. I make a joke and I always say she and him, she or him. That's how you remember Elohim. Okay, so Elohim. So she decided to create male energy. This is just the story that comes out of spirituality. Elohim then decided to put their energy into something, which is us, which is the earth, which is male and female. So Elohim created man in their image, after their likeness, after their own kind, and we have dominion. Now, if a whale makes a whale, and a fowl makes a fowl, and the creepy crawly thing makes a creepy crawly thing, what does the Almighty Most High Creator God make? You guessed it. Almighty Creator Most High makes an Almighty Creator Most High God in human form. That is you. You have control over your life. Understand this. Do not be afraid to accept this. Understand it. You are soon going to learn the difference between low vibrational and high vibrational gods.